Hello, everyone. My name is John Sinclair. I am a senior sales executive with Dexa Body. We're headquartered in Salt Lake City, and we have mobile coverage for our services throughout the country, in particular, Southern California, Arizona, and the Southeast. Thank you for taking a few minutes to view this presentation. I'll do my best to answer the most common questions that come up about Dexa Body. So stay tuned, and if you've got 10 minutes, I would appreciate your attention. What is Dexa? You've probably heard of it before in more of a hospital setting, but it's an acronym. It's a fancy acronym: dual energy X-ray absorptiometry. It's a specific type of X-ray that was originally created to measure bone density. So if you went to the hospital and got a Dexa scan, that's exactly what they would do, is look at your bone density. But advances over time have now allowed the equipment to measure other tissues, such as lean tissue and body fat. So it's no longer just about a bone scan, but it's collectively referred to now as a body composition analysis. Why does body comp matter? Well, it factors into our health, doesn't it? More specifically, it's about the ratio of lean tissue to body fat that you carry in your body. We might weigh a certain number, but the amount of muscle, the amount of fat, the amount of water and fluid and organ tissue and other tissues are really required to be in the correct ratios. And so that's what composition testing does. It tests for those. We all know that excessive fat amounts can be harmful to our health and lead to chronic diseases and conditions such as the ones you see here on the slide. Now, Dexa is not the only way to get a composition test. As you can see from this graphic here, throughout history, we've had skin fold calipers and those handheld devices. Some gyms, you'll see the in-body, which is that stand-up scale with the arm handles. There's the bod pod. When I was in college in our physiology lab, we did hydrostatic weighing, which at the time was considered the most accurate methodology. They even have 3D camera imaging now. But according to New England Journal of Medicine, Dexa technology is the gold standard in composition testing. There's really not even a close second. There's quite a bit of variation that comes from device to device, depending on the technology. As you can see here, Dexa has a 1 to 2% margin of error, which is very small, while other methodologies have up to a 20% margin of error. So that could be quite a difference in accuracy. So why choose Dexa Body? I guess to sum it up, I would say because it's time to stop guessing at our composition, right? We don't guess at our blood pressure. We don't estimate our cholesterol levels. These are important health metrics, and we shouldn't be guessing at our body composition either. Couple bullets to the left: knowledge is power. When you know your composition, then you can know how much you've changed if you make progress, or if you go in reverse, right? It's good to know. It's better to know than to not know. You get an accurate baseline. You can track the changes in the tissues over time, including visceral fat, which is the internal belly fat that gets on your organs. The data itself can be motivational. And when you can track the data, you can tell and very accurately see if what you're doing is working or not working, which might allow you to make some appropriate adjustments along the way. Body composition is fast becoming our nation's biggest and most expensive health challenge. So because of that, we want to make it accessible to everybody, and not just in a hospital setting. So we have a mobile testing lab that we can roll right up to you, as you can see in this next slide. We would simply create the testing dates with your group and time of day you would like us to show up. We need a group of people to test, at least 25, but appointments are easy. They're online. There's a simple click of the link. We come right to your location. The table is calibrated daily. You can see the steps along the side here. The test only takes 6 to 12 minutes. There's no special diets required. We can't test pregnant females. You get your results on the spot and a consultation that comes with it to answer questions and so forth. But it's a pretty slick, easy process, and you're only out of the office for 15, 20 minutes. Here is a sample report page. You get an 8-page printed report right after the test is completed. It includes all your baseline measurements. And if you happen to retest with us down the road, which we recommend, then you can see the changes not only in the tissue type, but the amount to the 1/10 of a pound and the location of the change on your person. So if you gain muscle in your legs, or if you lost body fat in your upper body, for example, the report would show you all that historical data. Again, the test results are reviewed with our wellness consultants right there at the location of testing. All questions are welcome, and you also get a complimentary discovery call. For those of you interested in learning more about nutrition, you can speak with our head dietitian and see if working together might be a fit for you. Here are our 2022 pricing options. As you can see very clearly, this is quite affordable. This is not something we want to rule out based on finances. A single scan is $62. That's our group rate. And then our 2-test package, which I recommend, it's a better value, and then we can come back and retest, is just $99. So 2 hospital grade tests for under $100, and we do accept health savings account and flex spending account dollars. These tests are approved under those. So it almost feels free when you get to use that money, right? So if you have any questions, contact us. There's our contact information there. Again, my name's John. I'm happy to personally respond to any inquiries that come up. And I appreciate your time today. I hope you found that informative and helpful. So thank you very much.